take care of business here in the first leg. David De Gea and Paul Pogba among those who return to the side, but no Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He is ill. 7 changes then from the team that saw off Reading here in the Cup last weekend. The ones that keep their places: Chris Smalling, he starts alongside Phil Jones for the first time this season, with Marcus Rocco missing through injury. Juan Mata remains in the side, along with 2 of the scorers at the weekend: Marcus Rashford, who ended that run of 17 games without a goal, and Wayne Rooney, twice the winner of the League Cup with Manchester United, who drew level with Sir Bobby Charlton's record here against Reading on Saturday. Well, as if it wasn't tough enough coming here anyway, injuries have hit Hull hard. They come here without 7 first-teamers for one reason or another, and they lost Jake Livermore this morning. He was taken ill. Michael Dawson hasn't made it, courtesy of the shoulder injury he picked up in the FA Cup at the weekend. So both players who started in the heart of defence against Swansea are out. Harry Maguire is fit after his hip injury, though. He returns as Tom Huddleston drops back alongside him. 17-year-old Josh Tymon starts just the 5th game of the season, probably the biggest of his career. The experience, the home advantage. Hull's small squad further depleted. Back to the Italian Damia. Rooney and Rashford wait in the middle. It's come to Mata, though! Super low save.
Break it down, Mkhitaryan coming in field, providing the width then. There's the fullback Darmian. He does really well. He actually picks out Mata here, gets his head up. Doesn't just flash the ball in aimlessly. It's a really good pick out. And that ball is moving back towards Jakubovic. That's why he makes the save. It's a good strike from Mata. It's a good height for the keeper, though.
Darmian into Rashford. And Rooney was sliding in. He was denied.
I'm not sure how close Rooney was to get a touch on this, but again, that's far too easy. See the whole defence getting stretched. The cross comes in far too easily as well. Good movement from Rashford off centre halves to create the space for himself. And Rooney isn't that far away. It's a miss-hit shot, deflection as well. Very nearly comes off Rooney's studs.
And he's keeping on going here, Maguire. How far can he go? Maguire, and he got him shot away. Mata. Lovely feet from Mata, back to Mkhitaryan, who fires wide.
Well, it's quite a wonderful build-up. Excellent passing, great movement off the ball. Mata drifting from right to left, causing problems getting in behind the Amanda here, who goes to sleep. He's no idea where Mata is. He's caught ball watching. It's a wonderful bit of footwork. Well, Mkhitaryan from there should be at very least hitting the target. Rooney gets involved, but down the left-hand side, the combination play has been excellent. United really should be ahead. It's just inviting United on.
And by Mkhitaryan and wide, Eldin Jakubovic. Rashford. Darmian might be able to make something of it. Antonio Valencia, the 2 fullbacks exchanging passes in the Hull box. Now Mkhitaryan, he's put it wide again, just like his previous effort.
Yeah, he does all the hard work, lets this ball run across his body beautifully. That just sucks the defender in. He goes to ground. That makes the space for the shot. He just needs some composure. Just needs to really pass this towards the goal. Goes for power again. He's way off target. He's had 2 really good opportunities. One left foot, one right foot to open the scoring. Quality up to Hernandez.
Rooney. Here's Valencia.
Difficulty in this strike, but again the United fullbacks getting forward, supplementing the attack. It's a dropping ball. Really, a player of Valencia's quality should be getting over that and keeping it on target.
Yeah. And she's going to take it quickly. Pogba from range. He wasn't sure about that. Eldin Jakubovic didn't know whether to catch or tip it over, but all importantly, he did keep it out.
This one is the keeper trying to get a hold of this one. He's a long way out. The ball is moving in the air. He is trying to collect it. He's slightly fortunate. See his reaction, saying the ball is wobbling in the air. It tends to make me think the goalkeeper shouldn't be trying to catch this. Just palm it over the bar or punch it away. Don't try and collect it. Could easily have fumbled it into the back.
Pogba. So hard to get off the ball, as Diamande found out. Now Rashford. That one was close.
No, he's not far off of his strike, but you see his attacking intelligence here. He knows what Pogba's looking to do, so rather than play up against centre-halves, he drops off into space. Mata becomes the centre forward, and for a young man to understand the game that well, he bodes well for his future. It's a decent strike, plenty of power in it, just can't get it to come down quick enough.
A compact one as well. Snodgrass. Might be something in it here. There is, back off the post. Goodness me, Diomande coming oh so close to opening the scoring for Hull.
Well, United in disarray there defensively. Must be 3 United players going for the same ball. It's an excellent ball in from Snodgrass. No communication though at the back for United. So they're all going for the same ball there. No one has a look at where Diomande has moved to. A really controlled header. It's so unfortunate. Real concentration there, does absolutely the right thing, just guides it back across goal. He's a whisker away from giving him the lead.
Gifted it back to him. Mata, Herrera, and Herrera. Robertson fails to do that. Valencia. Believes it. Mkhitaryan was behind him. Slight communication breakdown.
I'm not sure why Paul Pogba is leaving this ball. Look at the position that he's in. It's poor from Robertson. He's trying to play it to Klukas. Should be just putting his foot through the ball. Decent ball in. He's Pogba leaving this. Could take it down, get a shot in himself. He's in a much better position than Mkhitaryan on the far post. He's in the team to do, Pogba. Get into areas like this and punish the opposition.
Here's Abel Hernandez now for Hull.
The game is just starting to open up. Of course, that's a danger for Hull City, but it gives them an opportunity. And they break forward. Good movement off the ball from Hernandez, but the angle is against him.
Rooney, back to Pogba. Pogba. Jakubovic can take that into his gloves with relative gliding forward on the Old Trafford turf. Mkhitaryan to Rashford. He appeared to take it off the toes of Rooney, Wayne Rashford. Manchester United want the corner, maybe even more. But Hull will get the goal kick.
Mkhitaryan in the blink of an eye goes past 2 or 3 Hull City players if they're not even there. He's so capable of doing, coming infield, driving infield, great balance. A great layoff as well. I just wonder, Myler coming in on the wrong side of Rashford there. Is Rashford saying it should be a penalty? Is he caught? Well, he certainly puts him off, but it doesn't look to be a clear foul in there.
Hasn't changed the personnel, but you would think, Andy, he'd be looking to change the mindset, perhaps the intensity, if they are going to achieve his goal. Under new head coach Marco Silva, clean sheet against Swansea in the FA Cup and keeping Manchester United at bay so far. That could change here. Mkhitaryan just showing too much to Jakubovic.
The flag seemed to go up as well, but Harry Maguire got caught ball watching, stepped up as that ball was played towards Marcus Rashford. Mkhitaryan is onside as that ball is played. He actually overruns it as well, but the flag was up on the far side. That's the real danger for Hull City, that ball in behind for the pace of Rashford, Maguire and Huddle.
Crowd trying to get involved. Bit of noise pouring down from the Stretford end now. There's Pogba, finds Wayne Rooney! Close. Close from Wayne Rooney, but not this time, not yet anyway.
Well, he knows he should be scoring, drifting into a wide area. No one had picked him up. Diomande was caught ball watching yet again. And Rooney gets in behind him. Brilliant weighted pass from Pogba. Great first touch. This should be nestling in the far corner. It should be goal number 250. And that's what can happen for Hull City. You go to sleep, good players will open you up. United should be taking.
Pogba. Valencia. Mkhitaryan. He's put it wide, but Mata has put it in. The flag stays down, and Manchester United, 10 minutes into the second half, take the lead in this League Cup semi-final. It's Juan Mata from close range.
Oh, the threat was coming down the right-hand side. Valencia was getting further and further forward. And it's his ball into the box that makes things happen. But Mkhitaryan, his desire to get a header in here is why Mata scores. Far too easy once again for United to get it into a wide area. It's a decent ball in from Valencia. Mkhitaryan does really well. Juan Mata just makes sure he's onside, then moves forward. It is a tap-in. It's probably no more than United deserve. They have dominated the game. It's clever from Mata. He is offside initially, gets himself back onside. And makes sure when he tucks it home, he's definitely on.
His second goal of Manchester United's cup run this season. The first one helped see off Mats. Myla. Diamande. He went for the spectacular, and it would have been just that had he found the target.
It's a wonderful way to pass from Snodgrass, just to invite Myla forward. Doesn't have to control it, just has to think about crossing it. It's an excellent ball in. Just wondering though, Diamande, if he goes with his head here, he's have a better chance of scoring. He's beyond Valencia at the far post.
Towards Antonio Valencia. Mkhitaryan. Rashford coming in. Myla made sure that he couldn't get there and got it. Pogba. Oh, back off the post. It was a beautiful strike from Paul Pogba.
Well, the keeper gave him a fair chunk of the goal to aim at. Trying to be so precise free kick takers these days, and he is so close to scoring a brilliant second.
The pitch, Maloney to take Smalling. Timon. Chance here. Skewed wide by the freshly introduced these days. Is feeling more like when he was in charge. Now Manchester United now closing in on 9th successive straight win, which would be their best run since 11. It's back at the feet of Hull's top scorer though. That one's a better ball. Klukas coming in. Valencia stood his ground.
Good reactions here from Hull City, giving it a real go, trying to get the equaliser. Really strong defending though from Valencia. He's a powerful fullback, there's no way that Klukas is going to get ahead of him here. And when they do get into wide areas, that quality delivery comes in. United are stretched.
Darmian. Martial. There's Snodgrass. Hull still working hard to try and keep United at bay. That's Fellaini though! And that's number 2 for Manchester United. Heartbreak for Hull. That's a major moment in the semi-final. Marouane Fellaini able to loop it into the back of the Hull City goal. And Manchester United now have breathing space.
Well, this changes the whole complexion of the tie. This is why he was sent on, to get on the end of crosses. And it's a really clever header actually from Marouane Fellaini. He's just try and batter this towards the goal and get it past Jakubovic, but he actually really guides it. The ball is whipped in, gets into a good position, he just redirects and guides it back across goal. It's a really clever header. Not always easy when you're backpedaling like this as well, no matter how big you are, how good you are in the air, to get the timing right. So knotted goals like that, quite brilliant. Decent ball in from Darmian, wonderful header from Fellaini.
And that is his first club goal, Marouane Fellaini, as he mauls Jose Mourinho since the FA Cup semi-final. Lingard, Valencia. Valencia hangs it up. That's Martial, punched away by Jakubovic.
Opportunity for Martial to kill the tie off. So here's Valencia bursting forward, digs out a really good cross, but the way that he strikes the ball down into the ground takes all.
Fielded neatly by Jose Mourinho. This Manchester United machine continues to roll on and destroy everything in its path. It's 9 successive wins in all competitions now for Jose Mourinho. The unbeaten run stretches to 15. And in the context of this semi-final, Manchester United in control. It took them a while to break down Hull just before the hour when Juan Mata touched in from close range. And then off the bench to take this tie away from Hull, Marouane Fellaini with his first goal of the season. The love affair between Jose Mourinho and the League Cup shows no sign of relenting. Half-time in the tie, but Manchester United ahead by 2-0.
Well, Marco Silva wanted this tie to be alive heading into the second leg.